Hello. I'm so
Hello,
sorry.
it's
What's
okay.
happening? Our connections.
It's okay.
Hi, sir. You know, first, your national director is actually here. Before we start, Dita, I would like to thank your national director, Sir Jerry No first, for allowing you to have an interview with me. Okay. So I'm sorry, guys, because we were disconnected a while ago. But again, we will start. So, for the benefit of those who haven't heard, the first, the first part of our interview. Okay. So
Yes.
again, it's an honor and a privilege for me to have this interview with our current Miss Intercontinental Indonesia 2022. I'm very sure the whole of Indonesia is actually very excited to know more about you because they are definitely supporting you for in your journey for the Miss Intercontinental 2022. So again, can you please tell something about yourself? Where did you finish your studies, and like how many siblings do you have? Things like that.
Wow, that's a lot of questions. Well, first of all, I wanna say hello for everybody. Hello for everyone. Well, let me introduce myself first, right? My name is Dita Fatimatu Zahra, and you can call me Dita or Dita Zahra. And I'm Miss Intercontinental Indonesia 2022. So I'm 21 years old right now, and I'm currently university student majoring in international relation department, and I'm already in my third year, so this is my seventh semester. And yep, I just can hoping and hopefully next I can graduate my university. And yep, decided I'm also as a TV presenter in TVRI in my province, and it's like the one of the oldest TV station in Indonesia. So I've been working there for 4 years. Well,
Okay,
and
so
what?
I'm interested. No, if did you have any experience joining in pageants before you were crowned as Miss Intercontinental Indonesia?
So yep, I have because talking about my pageant experience, I think it's a lot of journey for myself because before being crowned as Miss Intercontinental Indonesia, especially in 2022, I ever joined a local pageant and it called Mulimahanai Bandar Lampung, one of the city of my in my province Lampung in around 2018. So at that moment, I was still 17 years old, and yeah, I'm still young. I was still young, but uh, I felt like I'm so light when I am joined the local pageant, and before that competition, I got the trust, and yeah, I feel like so grateful because I became the second runner up, and it was one of the memorable moment also for me. And once again, I really grateful for that because after that, not only became the top three at that competition, but I got a lot of privilege. I got a new friend. I got the relation, and one of that, I had the opportunity to know more about the local designer in Lampung. Well, I always called him Kahasabi, Hasabi Raidi Harian. So he is the regional director of Mr. and Miss Grand Tourism Lampung, and he asked me uh, to join the national pageant, especially in Mr. Miss Grand Tourism Indonesia 2021. And yeah, at that moment, I was really excited and I was really interested. So he told me also that he already selected some of Muli Lampung one by one, and especially I try my best to did a good interview because there's a lot of Muli having an interview with her with him. I mean, and yep. But finally,
Okay.
he decided to choose me to represent Lampung, my province, in the national pageant in national stage, Mr. and Miss Grand Tourism Indonesia, where I became the winner of Mr. and Miss Miss Grand Tourism Indonesia 2022. So that's why I became and had the opportunity to represent Indonesia in Miss Intercontinental 2022 because the the organization of Miss and Miss Grand Tourism Indonesia is the license holder of Miss Intercontinental 2022 for Indonesia.
Oh, I see. Okay, because I was about to ask you, how were you selected as Miss Intercontinental Indonesia? So you won in that local pageant, and the
Yeah.
organization is the same, the one, the franchise holder. Oh, that it makes sense now. Okay,
Yeah.
uh, okay. So, okay, where when you automatic you would get the you will have the right to represent Indonesia in the Miss Intercontinental with that competition, right?
Right.
Or the national director chose you and told you that okay, we want you to be the representative of Indonesia.
Oh, uh, as the winner of Miss Intercontinental, we have the responsibility to represent Indonesia in the international stage and especially in Miss Intercontinental. Well, where we are in the top three, we had a privilege to join the international stage, but uh, there's a different part. As the winner, we will represent Indonesia in Miss Intercontinental, and the first runner-up, we will represent Indonesia in Miss Glamour Look, and the second
Okay.
runner-up I mean, in Miss Equatin International, right there.
Mhm. Okay, but Miss Intercontinental is, very popular now, right? So this is a
Yes,
great opportunity for you, right? Mhm.
I
So now, yeah, do you have any advocacy, Dita? I mean, is it a requirement in Miss Intercontinental for you to promote a certain advocacy?
wow. Advocacy. I think it's a good question actually because talking about advocacy, I'm currently joining a new community. We're focusing about epilepsy, and you know what? My advocacy is called Aura Epilepsy. So Aura Epilepsy is
Yeah.
one of the application that you can download in your smartphone, especially in App Store. And this app was like created by a founder whose brother suffered and passed away from epilepsy. I meant, and this can also be a reminder. So this app having a functional like can be a reminder for us when somebody's having a seizure around us because epilepsy, so people around him or her can be aware and can know how to give the right treatment to them because uh, there's a lot of mistaken people. I mean, there's a lot of many people mistakenly understood about the seizure of epilepsy. Maybe they guessed like a drunk, but absolutely that's not right. So, I mean, the goal of this application to raise awareness to the public about epilepsy, and yep, that's why I joined this community because where I will post a lot of epilepsy content also. And for these following weeks, I try to raise awareness to the public about the epilepsy. So we can together, um, we can together understand about how to give the right treatment to epilepsy patient. So about
Yeah,
the
yeah. That's something new, right? No, I mean
yeah,
it's very seldom that a candidate would push for that kind of advocacy, which is promoting and helping epileptic persons or children. So that's amazing, right? Now, Dita, I'm so interested. No, how are you preparing for the competition, for the international competition? What are some of the preparations? Because I know, from the time that you were selected to represent Indonesia for the Miss Intercontinental, you never stopped your preparation. So could you please share to us how are you preparing for this big event?
well, I can say this is a long journey for me in beauty pageant because it's like such an honor for me to represent Indonesia. So I try and give my best that I can do it. So, well, talking about my experience, I'm preparing for all aspect, right? And I prepare to like a fitness part or workout part because we know that we will have a swimsuit session as well, and then I had like a catwalk session, catwalk training because I have to improve my catwalk, and then I also improve my public speaking as well, and that's why I had a public speaking training with my coach. I called him Kolau. He helps me so much to improve my public speaking. So every part of it, I try to take it seriously and try to enjoy it also because I'm sure that it's to improve myself a lot. And well, if you ask me about the most difficult part of my training, well, I can say that each
Yeah.
of I mean that each of it has a difficulty, but I don't want to say it's difficult, but I want to say it's challenging for me because I know by the passing this part, I can improve myself a lot. But I think there is one of the most important part, of my training, that is public speaking training because
Oh,
uh, that's the most challenging for me. I have to improve my public speaking skill, especially in English, because English not my first language. So yeah, right now I just hoping
but
that
in fairness,
you can
yeah,
understand what I
in,
said.
yeah, but in fairness, Dita, you speak well. I think I would like to commend your coach also for, being able to really train you that well. I mean, your English is amazing. So, so you have nothing to worry about
Oh my
during the
god.
actual competition,
Oh my god.
especially in your Q&A and all like that. Okay. Now, by the way, I would like to greet Asmid. Asmita is actually Miss Face of Humanity, Haiti. She is watching right now. Hi, Asmit.
Hi.
Okay, she is.
Hi.
They're interested to know about you. Okay, now, so I was about to ask you what's the most difficult part of your training, and you already answered that. But now, having attended all these trainings and preparations, what do you think is your chance for the Miss Intercontinental 2022? I think last year our representative is in the top 20, right? So now, how do you see yourself? What do you think is your chance in the international competition?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, talking about my chance in this competition, especially in international stage, Miss Intercontinental. Well, I can say that everyone have their own value and everyone have their own chance, especially for all the contestants of Miss Intercontinental 2022, especially for me too. Well, as we know, last year, finally Indonesia had a placement in Miss Intercontinental. And first of all, I want to say thanks a lot for Bella. She did a very amazing job for Indonesia, and she got the top 20 right. And I'm sure it
Yeah,
will be the historical moment for Indonesia in Miss Intercontinental. But so this year, for the chance of myself, I think that I am aiming to place and also going to the top five or the winner, of course. We don't know.
yeah, of
For
course.
me, I'll try my best to represent my country and continue in the placement and even can go to the top five and or the winner. But I'm sure that it will be nothing if there's a lot of people can't support me. So yeah, I'm sure that I really need your support, not only from your you from you, Mr. Dots, but
Yeah.
I need the support from all pageant lovers, not only my organization, not only my family, but for all the citizens of Indonesia and the world. So please keep support me to this
Yeah, definitely,
competition.
definitely, Dita. I mean, you're such a beautiful woman, and everybody who sees you is actually very impressed with your beauty. They admire your beauty, and now that they've seen you and they've heard you speaking, I mean, everybody loves you.
Thank you.
Because you're so
As
beautiful.
always,
A lot of comments here are very positive, no? We're supporting you all the way to Egypt. I mean, you should be in the top six. Everybody has very positive things to say to you. As what I told you a while ago, I never expected that you're that beautiful when I finally met you, no? When I finally met you on screen. So
oh,
beautiful. You
thank you
could
so
win
much
the crown. You could really win the crown.
once again. Thank you so
And we
much.
will be praying for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
We will
once
definitely
again,
pray
it's
for your
a
victory in the Miss Intercontinental. Yeah. Okay, now, this is a common question being asked, no? How would you answer this? Why should you be the next Miss Intercontinental 2022?
well, I think becoming a Miss Intercontinental, I'm sure it takes a lot of effort, right? It takes determination, and back again, it is the organization. I'm sure have their own requirement and have their own criteria. And once again, I can say that everyone have their chance, and I'm sure I can also. I also have a chance, and every contestant already gave the best for their preparation. But why me? Why the organization have to choose me? Because I want to say that, well, I'm ready to conquer, and I'm ready to work together with this organization, and I'm ready to branding to give the branding a good branding, more branding from this Intercontinental as well as I can imagine before. So yeah, that's my answer.
Wow. Yeah, according to to Mr. Anga, I love her affirmation. I mean, so many positive comments about you, and yeah, I hope later on many people will still watch this, and they will definitely get to know more about you. Know, they're so excited now. So can you confidently say, Dita, that you are ready for the competition? You are ready to conquer the international stage.
Yeah, well, as you said, I can say I'm really ready to conquer the Miss Intercontinental stage, the international stage, because this is one of my dream. And hopefully, I can bring the first crown in Miss Intercontinental to Indonesia, right? And I'm sure I really need once again more support and the best spray from all the pageant
Okay.
lovers, from all love you guys, and not only from my family. Once again, not only from my the organization, but I need your support. So please support me for that.
Yeah. And Dita, when is the competition? When are you leaving Indonesia to go to? Will it be in Turkey or where is the? In Egypt, in Egypt, right? So, when are you leaving?
So the quarantine of Miss Intercontinental, it will be started in September 27th. So I will flight from Indonesia in 26th in the morning. So yeah, I
Okay.
hope there's a lot of pageant lovers can send off me together with my family and with my organization, and can pray together with me to represent Indonesia in international stage. I really, really hope about that.
Yeah, and of course, we will be following your journey until the end. By the way, I would like to say hi to Rame Official,
Oh,
Putri International Indonesia. Hello. Thank you for supporting our dream. Okay. Uh, Now, Dita, with regards to your costume, I mean, do you have a national costume in Miss Intercontinental? Do you prepare for that, or aside from the gowns and all, is there a national costume competition?
Sure, sure. Is there any national costume? And I will bring some an iconic national costume from Indonesia, and it will be different from before. Maybe it will be something a great thing. So yep, it's like my aspiration.
Yeah.
So I mean it's like my my dreams to show this the I mean this national costume that I created before because this designer give me the best of him that for me like that.
Okay, amazing. We're so excited to see you wearing the national costume of
Yeah.
Indonesia, your gown. We're all so excited to see that. And
So I hope
please
it's
be rest
waiting
assured,
for
please be rest assured that all of us will definitely be supporting you, and we're all praying for you to
thank
win
you.
the crown. Probably this will be the first crown for Indonesia, right? So
Yeah.
let's pray for that. Now, Dita, what is your message to everybody, to Indonesia?
Well, message to Indonesia. But first of all, thank you so much for Mr. Dots for tonight and for this opportunity. And this time, I can have a chance to say to all the pageant lovers and to all people that watch this IG live. First of all, I wanna say thanks God because I got a lot of great things in my life. I know, and once again, I want to say thank you so much for Indonesia for this opportunity. I can represent Indonesia in international stage, especially in Miss Intercontinental 2022. And next, I want to say thank you for Mr. Dot because supporting me. And thank you once again for my family, my dad, my mom, my brother, and my sister who always support me since I was a child until right now. And I want to say once again thank you for my organization, Mr. Miss Grand Tourism Indonesia, my national director, Papi Gary, all of the team of Mr. and Miss Grand Tourism Indonesia. There are Mami Maya, Kak Raga, Bude Angga, Kak Holis, Kak Aldo, and all of the family of MMGTI who always support me and who always help me to my to preparation of my international competition. And last but not least, I want to say thank you so much for all the pageant lovers who always support me. I really, really feel like it's such an honor for me to represent Indonesia, and it's such an honor for me to having a support from all of you guys. And I just want to say that I will also represent Indonesia, and I want to try make people see Indonesia is a beautiful country with all the beautiful people there. And once again, I want to say thank you for that. So let's do the best, Indonesia. Let God do the rest. And patient lovers, Indonesia and Indonesia, let's us work together and make our country proud of Miss Intercontinental 2022. Once again, thank you so much.
Wow, amazing. This is so impressive, you know. I never expected that you are that articulate. And, I think I would like to congratulate also the whole team, your whole team, especially your national director, because they're doing a great job in, honing a beauty queen like you. You're so beautiful in and out. And that's the reason why I really reach out to you because, when the first time I saw you, I really felt that you are the right woman to represent, Indonesia for this Miss Intercontinental 2022. So please
Thank
be
you.
rest assured we are all supporting you, and we won't stop posting about you because until you go to the finals and expect that support from us. But we would like to know how are you going to introduce yourself? Like your how do you call that? Your opening number. How you introduce yourself during the opening?
Well, sure. Let us try about
Yeah.
it. Let me try about it.
Okay.
One, two, three. I'm Dita Zara. Indonesia. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, Dita, again, I would like, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you for your generosity in giving your time. I know you're so busy, but then you still, gave me this opportunity to interview you. Thank you also to your national director, Jared Offers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the whole organization. Ladies and gentlemen, let's support Dita Zara, our Miss Intercontinental Indonesia 2022 and soon to be Miss Intercontinental 2022.
Amen. I hope it will become to me. Thank you once again, Mr. Dots, for tonight. It's such an honor for me once again to having a chit chat with you, to know you more, and I need your support a lot of and yeah, I need your help.
Yeah.
Maybe next time you can help me a lot. Well, once again,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes,
Thank
we
you.
will support you all the way. And you know how much I love Indonesian beauty queens.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you,
Yeah,
everybody.
thank you so much, Dita. Again, once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a virtual applause to our Miss Intercontinental Indonesia and soon Miss Intercontinental 2022, Dita Zara.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Dita. Thank you to
Thank
all those who watch. Thank you.
you.
Bye.